When it comes to creating attraction through conversation, men typically fall into one of three distinct patterns. The first pattern belongs to the guy who never takes any risks. He's polite, courteous, and always chooses the safest possible response. But here's the problem. Safety doesn't create chemistry. His conversations feel identical every time. Pleasant, expected, unmemorable. And this is precisely why romance never develops beyond friendship. The second pattern belongs to the guy who recognizes something needs to change, but hasn't figured out what exactly. He attempts flirting, but it lands awkwardly. He goes for humor, but misses the mark. He aims for chemistry, but creates discomfort instead. His heart is in the right place, but poor execution sabotages any potential chemistry before it starts. And then there's the third pattern. This guy has discovered something the first two haven't. His conversations with women carry a distinctive quality that's difficult to articulate. They're dynamic, engaging. Chemistry emerges, but it feels effortless rather than manufactured. Women respond to him instinctively without fully understanding their own reaction. And here's what's fascinating. His approach isn't complex. He's simply applying a handful of straightforward principles that most men were never taught. Here's the encouraging part. What distinguishes these three patterns has nothing to do with natural gifts, physical appearance, or financial resources. It's purely knowledge-based. Once you grasp what genuinely generates chemistry and why conventional approaches fail, clarity emerges immediately. You'll also recognize why certain exchanges lead nowhere and what to change about it. Let me show you where most conversations quietly die. Imagine a guy at a social gathering. A woman mentions her passion for fitness. He mentions he also exercises and asks which gym she goes to. She tells him. He asks about her routine. She explains. This continues for several minutes. Nothing offensive, nothing rude, nothing technically wrong. It's polite, conventional, forgettable. And that's precisely the issue. There's no chemistry, no intrigue, no moment that makes her feel anything new. Nothing that separates him from every other pleasant conversation she's already had that week. When conversations lack emotional resonance, attraction doesn't develop. And without attraction, the outcome is predictable. He goes home wondering what went wrong, or quietly finds himself categorized as just a friend. This is the fundamental misunderstanding most men have. Chemistry isn't generated through pleasantness or agreement. It's generated through emotional variance. It emerges when something unexpected occurs in the dialogue that triggers genuine feeling. Without this element, you're essentially invisible. So why do most men fail at this? Because they swing between two extremes. They either avoid generating any friction whatsoever, or they overcompensate and create awkwardness. Let me break down the first critical error. Error 1. Excessive transparency. Many guys believe generating attraction means being sexually explicit. They assume chemistry building requires stating exactly what's on their mind or revealing their intentions immediately. The drawback is this eliminates intrigue, and intrigue is what makes chemistry compelling. She says, "I just finished a workout session." He replies, "You must look incredible at the gym." That's excessively transparent. There's no nuance, no mystique. When you verbalize everything explicitly, her imagination has nothing left to do, and once imagination disengages, excitement disappears. This explains why appearance-focused compliments often backfire. They place you in the same category as every other man who's tried too hard. They broadcast predictability, and predictability kills attraction. This also explains why "you're attractive, come to my apartment" usually destroys chemistry, while "I make the best coffee, come try it out at my place" maintains naturalness, even though both understand what might follow. Avoid excessive transparency. Allow situations to evolve organically. Now, let's talk about what actually works. Strategy 1. Employ suggestion over declaration. Effective chemistry building operates through subtlety. It implies interest rather than announcing it. She says, "I just finished a workout session," rather than "You must look incredible at the gym." Consider, that's intriguing. I'm drawn to women who prioritize fitness. You're still communicating interest, but you're avoiding explicit declaration. You're allowing her to interpret the subtext. You're cultivating curiosity. Strategy 2. Maintain composure during compliance tests. Women frequently test men, not from malice, but to assess genuine confidence levels. That line probably works on everyone. What's your relationship history? Why don't you get me something to drink? If you become defensive, anxious, or start justifying yourself, you failed the test. The optimal response is agreement amplification. You acknowledge the statement, then exaggerate it playfully. Absolutely. I keep them cataloged alphabetically. Would you like to review my spreadsheet? Are we counting this month or just this week? Of course. Should I transfer my bank account information as well? You're completely unaffected, relaxed, and that emotional steadiness is attractive. Strategy 3. Position yourself as the valuable party. Rather than behaving like you're attempting to impress her, behave as though she's attempting to impress you. Playfully, lightly. I just finished a workout session. Interesting approach, trying to demonstrate your dedication. So your plan involves reducing my judgment through alcohol. Clever. Is this you making a move right now? This shift changes everything, because attraction grows when value feels mutual, not one-sided. Here's what's essential. Be suggestive, not explicit. Be playful, not overly serious. Don't rush. Allow tension to build. When done correctly, women don't merely enjoy your company, they remember you distinctly. And that is the difference between being ignored and being desired. Most men will never internalize this, but you're not most men. If you want to understand the advanced patterns that separate ordinary guys from those women genuinely desire, subscribe to this channel immediately.